Hello there, Leo, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good for the week of January 17th through the 23rd. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, so let's get into your reading. We're going to start with the animal spirit, Canary spirit. Sing your own song. Oh my goodness. Stepping into who you really are and owning it. I love it. It really is kind of interesting. You know, the canary is sitting on a flute and it has a crown on its head, right? Leo, that just looks so much like you. I know it's a canary and not a lion, but it really is. It's kind of like the sweet side of a lion. That's the energy I get. Oh my gosh, the loving man. Now it's kind of interesting. Sag had the loving woman, so you could be maybe dealing with new supportive connections. You know, you could be dealing with a Sag, but you don't have to be. But this energy of somebody coming in, gender doesn't matter, but the energy of somebody coming in, you know, or you could be trying to manifest a loving man, or you could be wanting to step into the energy of being a loving man, or it's just, it really isn't about gender. It's just that energy of, you know, I want somebody to bring me flowers and sing me a song, serenade me. So interesting. Okay, so let's go to the tarot and get some more details. Let's see what we got going on. I did not expect this to be a love reading. Sag is kind of turned into that too. I try to keep those separate. So this is really your general energy for the week. The Fool card, this is your present energy. You are wanting something new. I love this because I really feel it's almost as if with this canary spirit, you know, the canary is singing their own song. And I always feel like the Fool is that energy of singing, because when we sing, we're usually happy, right? I mean, one of the ways I get into my high energy is to turn the music on and start dancing and singing. Nobody would ever want to see that, right? But it's for me. It's just for me. It really does help me to raise my energy level. And so it's kind of like that energy of stepping into this new path of singing your own song, going your own way, making your own rules for the road, if you will, and just being really happy about it, and hoping to attract somebody maybe on down the road that will join you on the path. Okay. Now, let's see what your Nine of Cups is, your obstacle, what you're afraid of. So we're going to clarify. I almost get this sense that you're fearful you can't have what it is that you really want. Nine of Cups is our wishes and dreams, you know. You're kind of afraid that your wishes won't be granted. You're going on this new path, and yet at the same time, you're not sure it's going to work out. Oh, interesting, because I don't usually do reversals. Here we have your advice is the Eight of Swords in reverse, right? It's that energy when it's this way. The angel is sitting in the cage, very, you know, caught up in their head, very sad, very anxious, but they don't realize they can get out of the cage. The top is open. They can get out of the cage. So you're getting it in the reverse, which is this energy of coming out of the cage, right? That you realize you have put yourself in this cage, if you will, whatever that cage, you know, represents to you. The cage can represent a career you feel you're stuck in, a relationship that you feel you're stuck in, a city that you feel like you're stuck in. The cage is, you know, what we think is holding us back. It's kind of like you've opened the cage because it's in reverse. You've opened the cage and you're ready to come out of this cage. I'm getting the sense that you're also, and I love this energy, that you're kind of taking accountability for putting yourself perhaps in this cage and realizing I have other choices. I can stand up and get out of this cage. And you're really kind of happy about it. You're singing because you're kind of recognizing that the world is in a totally different light now that you can get out of the cage. Yeah, we have the 5 of cups on the bottom, an energy of, lack, feeling abandoned, feeling alone, not knowing which way to go. What's the next path? I've got to make a change. What change should I make? The 5, when I see the 5s, it's a difficult energy because you have to make a change. You have to step out of the cage. And I feel like that is your energy. That's your advice from Spirit. Get out of the cage. You have the power to get out of the cage. You have the strength. You are, Leo, the courage. Yeah, Queen of Cups. And then stepping into this energy of loving yourself. Loving who you are, loving your story, loving your path, loving where you are, loving who you are becoming. Page of Pentacles, somebody bringing in an offer of some sort. That could be, a new job, a new city, a new love relationship. Because what did you have on the bottom? Yeah, new supportive connections. I really feel like some of you could be moving or at least making big changes in your life. Big changes. Wow. Really interesting. Okay, so let's see what we have for the Fool card. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you are the one that is holding yourself back. You want to take action. But here's the thing. With the 7 of Swords, it's this energy of you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back because it's almost like you don't want to admit how much you want this. Whatever this new path is that you're wanting to go on. It's almost as if, well, I don't really want to wish for it, because if I wish for it, or I actually say it out loud, or I tell somebody about it, if I really wish for it and it doesn't come true, I'm going to feel foolish. I don't want to feel foolish. I want to go in this new direction, but I don't want to feel foolish. So it's kind of like you're really wishing for it, and yet at the same time, you don't want to disappoint your own heart. So what you're doing is you're slowing down the progress. It doesn't mean that this isn't going to happen, but you're almost like slowing down the progress. It's when you step into this Queen of Cups, because you have the Queen of Cups at the end, and this is for like a week. When you step into this energy of loving your path, of loving your song and singing your song, putting it out to the universe. This is what I want. Please, this is what I want. And stepping into this true visualization, true sense of feeling that this is going to come your way. The Queen of Cups puts herself first. The Queen of Cups gets into her heart space. The Queen of Cups knows intuitively, because she's very intuitive, that this is going to come. But only if she really gets into her heart space and really puts, you have the Knight of Wands here, taking action on what it is that you want. We think that when we're manifesting, all we have to do is, say to the universe, this is what I'm trying to manifest. Okay, have it come. But we do have to take some action, right? We do have to put some time and effort into it. It's just trusting, surrendering to the journey. And, I read this the other day and I was like, wow, it is so true. When we surrender, it's not about just saying to the universe, okay, I believe, I trust in you, I know this is going to come. It's also about letting go, surrendering our fears. Surrendering our fears that this is not going to come true for you. surrendering the fears that are blocking this from coming in. That's our job. That's what we have to work on, right? We have to get inspired to know that I'm going to get into my heart space. And when I really get into my heart space and feel, okay? The feelings are important. Feel, not just visualize, but the feelings around what it is that I really want. Then guess what? It will come. Wow. Yeah, you're just kind of slowing the progress down because oh, look at this. Intuition, High Priestess, Seven of Cups. You're kind of getting confused. Oh, I don't know. It's coming. Oh, no, wait a minute. Maybe it's not. You're waffling. You're waffling between being inspired and knowing it's coming and being fearful that it's not. Because the Two of Pentacles is right here. That's my waffling card. Going back and forth. I don't know. Will this really happen or will it not? I don't know. One day you're all in that Queen of Wands energy thinking, yeah, it's going to come. And then the next day, you wake up and you're kind of like, oh, what was I thinking? That's not going to happen for me. It's about staying in your intuition, listening to your heart, listening to your guides, your angels about how to put down the fears and to step into that energy of knowing that it is on the way. Okay, so let's go to this advice. We have the Six of Swords in reverse, stepping out of the cage. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you have the Lovers on the bottom. I really feel like this is somewhat of a love reading. But the Lovers is also about choices, Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wanting a love that lasts a long time. Making choices for yourself that are going to last a long time. Stepping out of a cage where you may feel like, I feel you had the Five of Cups at one point here. Feeling as if you step into a relationship, if you really go down that path, and there could be somebody in your life that you're interested in. If I choose that path, if I go down that path, that, it may be sunshine, or it could be loss. It could be all unicorns and rainbows, right? Or it could be really, really sad. I could be left alone. I could put my heart on the line here and then get burned. And that Two of Pentacles energy, right? You're waffling between these two. And then you have the Nine of Wands. So what's happening is you're trying to block, okay, the sadness. So you may feel like, well, I'm trying to stay really positive. I'm trying to stay in this energy. But what you're doing is you're actually blocking this energy because you're kind of like trying to block this energy. And so what you're doing is you're putting your energy into trying to block sadness. And you feel as if that is helping you. Right? Well, if I put energy into blocking sadness, right? Then I won't be stuck in the cage. I can get out, right? Because it's about getting out of this cage. The issue is that if you're thinking at all about that it could end, you're not thinking about this. It's that whole half glass, half full type of thing, right? You're waffling between these two energies, trying to block this in hopes to bring in this. But what the universe is saying, you're kind of like thinking more about this. The universe doesn't hear the word no. You may be saying to the universe, hey, no, I want love, but don't bring me any of this, right? I don't want this. None of this. No to this. But what are you thinking about? This. And the universe doesn't hear the word no. The universe just hears this. So it's about shifting your perception. realizing that you can get out of this so easily by not thinking about the sadness that might come, right? But going into it in such a positive energy, right? Staying in this, oh my gosh, this is going to be beautiful. I'm going to have this loving person. I am loving. I am attracting love. And when you get into that energy, guess what you get? You get this because you're thinking of this. You're putting your energy into this. Really interesting message. You know that half glass, half full has been coming out quite a bit in my readings. You know, about taking a look at, you know, things in a positive way. When we look at the positive aspects of love, of relationships, of the people coming onto our path, when we're in that energy, then what we get is more people that are loving and positive in nature. When we're thinking about, oh, okay, well, I want love, but hey, don't bring me anybody that it has any, I don't know, we'll say baggage. Okay, don't bring me anybody with any baggage because I don't want to deal with that. Well, what are you getting? You're getting people that are coming to you with issues that haven't been resolved. So, yeah, it's coming into balance. Really looking at what are you thinking about, because you're manifesting whatever it is you're thinking about. All right, so let's go to the Queen of Cups. Yeah, Page of Swords, Nine of Swords, yeah. Hierophant on the bottom. I really do feel like this is kind of a little bit of a love reading. You're wanting a long-term committed relationship. What you're gaining in all of this, when you step into loving yourself, loving your story, loving your journey, loving the people that are coming into your life, right? And looking at people's situations, places from the viewpoint of love and positivity, you're bringing in more love and positivity. If you're looking at it out of fear, out of what is you're not wanting, right? Then that's what you're getting. And it's interesting because you're getting this intuitive message. I think you're getting this intuitive message that there is somebody on your path that is going to bring you a long-term committed relationship. Look at this. You're stepping into a new life with somebody that is on the same path, that wants to celebrate this path with you, that wants to join you on this path. So interesting, coming full circle. And when you step into this energy of knowing that this person is on your path and that they are coming, and it is going to be such a positive experience, a loving experience, but that's what you bring in. All right, let's see what we have. Cut away what is no longer needed for you. You're cutting away this energy of fearing, bringing in sadness, cutting that out, cutting out the negativity that you are seeing in love relationships. And it's so easy. We can all be on the dating apps and stuff, and I'm not saying that may not be a way to meet people, but think about it. It goes very quickly, doesn't it? No. It's about trying to get into that energy of what is it you want, not what you don't want. How does my body want to move today? Mine likes to dance. What does yours like to do? When we move, we change our state and raise our vibrations. This new elevated state comes from it becomes a channel for more energy. Are you moving your body daily? Are you passionate about it? Is it time to try something new? How does your body want to move today? Listen and joyfully do it. You know, it is. It's about, when we move our body and move it in a way that brings us joy, it raises our vibration. If you're doing something that you really don't like to do, like personally, I don't like to run. It's just not part of who I am, right? That's okay. It doesn't mean that I should go run, right? Because it doesn't really bring me joy. I'm not saying that maybe running isn't a good way to exercise, but for me, it doesn't bring me joy. I can burn a lot of calories and I can be joyful when I turn on the music and really start dancing, right? And it's kind of like my body enjoys that. I enjoy it. And so what does it do? It raises my vibration, which only brings more joy into my life, more positive energy. So it's about, there is something about doing the exercise we enjoy. Some people enjoy kayaking or hiking or some people enjoy running. I wish I was one of those people. I'm not. But that's okay. It's about, singing your own song and going, moving in a way that brings you joy, because moving your body and raising your vibration only brings more joy into your life and more positive energy. And the more positive energy you have, the more positive things you attract. And then you find all of a sudden that, there's less and less negativity in your life because you have so much positive energy. All that other positive energy wants to come your way. All right. Now, Leo, I do want to leave you with, I do feel like you do have, some new romantic connection, either trying to come in, or for some of you, you may have met this person and are thinking about going on this path with this person. And in either case, it's about taking a look at this situation in a very positive way, expecting love, putting out a love, and not focusing. Like every time you're going, you think in your mind, oh, but what if? No. Like reframe it right away. This is going to be so happy and joyful, and I can't wait for the adventure we have together. Because, the truth is that even if it ends, it doesn't mean that you can't have joy and love and experience wonderful things while you are with this person. It's not thinking about the ending, because if you're constantly thinking about the ending, you're going to bring in the ending, right? It's about, singing your song and enjoying what you have in front of you or what is on the way. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you so much love and light in this situation and in all your situations. And if you have resonated with the message, please consider liking or subscribing or commenting. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.